sleeping in a wooden drawer, golden thread curled beside the spool. One was left from fixing my old jacket, one from the dress you wore that June. Your silver scissors still close uneven, the little wheel still turns by hand. Funny how the smallest things remember what the years no longer understand. We mended what we could back then and wore it through another day. Blue thread, golden thread, running through the life we led, holding little pieces that the years could never mend. Blue thread, golden thread, some things break and some things bend, but every stitch you left behind still knows where we have been. There was a button from my Sunday waistcoat rolling underneath the kitchen chair. You found one that almost matched the others, then smiled and quietly sewed it there. Nothing in our house was ever perfect, nothing needed very much to shine. We kept every coat another winter, and somehow did the same with time. A needle passed from hand to hand through cloth worn soft and thin. Blue thread, golden thread, running through the life we led, holding little pieces that the years could never mend. Blue thread, golden thread, some things break and some things bend, but every stitch you left behind still knows where we have been. Now the needle waits beside the thimble, and the pedal hasn't moved in years. Still I see your hands beneath the lamplight, making something useful from our tears. Maybe love was never made of promises. Maybe love was simpler than we said. A coat repaired before the winter, a loose sleeve finished before bed. Blue thread, golden thread, all the quiet words unsaid, running through the sleeves and collars of the ordinary life we led. Blue thread, golden thread, I won't pull the last one yet, as long as one small stitch remains. There's something time has not undone, so I'll close the little wooden drawer and leave the needle with the thread. cotton faded softer than before. Little cherries dancing near the pocket. One dark stain that never washed away. You were making pies that Sunday morning. I was stealing fruit before it cooled. You pretended not to see me reaching. Then you chased me laughing with a spoon. We didn't own a thing worth keeping, or so we used to say. That apron with the cherry stain takes me somewhere young again, to flower on the kitchen floor and summer slipping through the screen. We had less than we imagined, more than we could understand. A whole life hiding quietly in that apron in my hands. Years of washing thin the little ribbons. One was tied and one was torn away. Still I know exactly how you wore it. Every ordinary Saturday. Maybe heaven isn't golden, maybe memory isn't grand, maybe all we ever needed was something made by hand. That apron with the cherry stain carries what the years can't name. No treasure ever held me quite as close as something plain. I folded gently with the linens like you taught me long ago. Some stains are worth remembering, some things we shouldn't let go. Two nickels in the sugar bowl. You hid them there in '73 for milk or bread or Sunday papers. Whatever we might suddenly need. Our table leaned toward one corner. The refrigerator hummed too loud. But every night we counted blessings, like we were rich enough somehow. Two nickels in the sugar bowl, not enough to buy much then, but somehow they could take me back to who we might have been. save the good plates for December. Though no important people came, you'd light one candle after supper and make a feast out of the plain. We wanted more, of course we did, but wanting didn't make us poor. You take my hand across that table, and I stopped wanting anymore. 2 nickels in the sugar bowl, still shining after all these years, worth nothing to the world outside, worth everything from here. I put them back where you once left them, and softly closed the door. 2 nickels couldn't buy our life, but they remind me what it was for. Shake the little button tin, hear 100 colors play. Pearl and brass and wooden circles, rolling yesterday my way. Mama kept the blue ones separate, red ones always disappeared. I would sort them on the carpet while the radio filled the air. The Button Tin Orchestra, rattling out of time. No conductor, no piano, still the sweetest sound of mine. Every coat and every Sunday shirt had left a piece behind. The Button Tin Orchestra still plays inside my mind. One came off my father's overcoat, one belonged to sister's dress. One was never used for anything, but somehow I remember best. Funny what becomes important after everything has changed. Things we barely noticed living become treasures when they're saved. The Button Tin Orchestra, play that crooked song again. Take me to the carpet floor and all the people living then. No silver bell or grand parade could ever sound as kind as that Button Tin Orchestra still playing in my mind. Your Saturday shoes were by the doorway. Mine were polished twice that afternoon. You said the band would start at 7. I said we'd get there much too soon. You wore the blue dress with the small belt. I wore a tie I couldn't stand. By 9 o'clock the room was spinning, and I was learning where to put my hands. Saturday shoes by the door. We don't wear them anymore, but I remember every dance across that old gymnasium floor. But we weren't graceful, we weren't clever, we just didn't want it to end. Saturday shoes by the door make me 22 again. We'd come home hungry after midnight, split whatever we could find. You'd kick your shoes beneath the sofa and leave the whole long week behind. The soles wore thin, the leather cracked, our dancing days grew few. But every time I see those shoes, I hear that band with you. Saturday shoes by the door still know what we were dancing for. Not for music, not for fashion, just to hold each other more. Let them rest there in the hallway, old companions, faithful friends. Saturday shoes by the door, where one good evening never ends. Your recipe says some flour, then butter till it feels just right. A little salt, a little patience, bake until the top turns light. No temperature, no proper timing, nothing anyone could follow through. I tried it 7 different Sundays, nothing ever tasted quite like you. The recipe with no measurements was written for your hands. A pinch of this, a touch of that, in ways I understand. You just knew when it was done. The recipe with no measurements still feeds everyone. Now my daughter stands beside me, reading every faded line. She asks me, how much is a handful? I say, you'll know it when it's time. Some things cannot live in numbers. Some things can't be written down. They travel quietly through families when loving hands are passed around. The recipe with no measurements is more than food to me. It's every hand that stirred the bowl before it came to me. So I'll leave the words exactly as you wrote them long ago. Some things don't require instructions for the heart to somehow know. That lamp was ugly when we bought it, even uglier by 82. The shade leaned slightly to the left side. The switch took twice to make it work. You said someday we'd buy a better one. I agreed 100 times or more. But every evening there it waited, throwing amber circles on the floor. The lamp we never threw away kept shining through our ordinary days. Not beautiful, not worth much money, but faithful in 100 ways. Maybe love is sometimes like that, not perfect, new or brave, just something warm that keeps on glowing, that we never throw away. We changed the sofa, changed the curtains, painted every room at least twice. Still that crooked lamp kept standing, never asking to look nice. The brightest things can disappear, the quiet ones remain, giving just enough to see by fills the place. The lamp we never threw away is glowing by me here today. Its shade still leaning toward the left, its stubborn switch the same old way. And if somebody asks me why, I smile and simply say, some lights become a part of you. You never throw away. Opened up the old red cookbook, looking for a cake we used to make. A grocery list fell from the binding, milk and onions, eggs, and something sweet. Then between the soups and Sunday dinners, in handwriting tilted to the right, you had written just your name and number from the year we met that summer night. Your name inside my cookbook, waiting all these years between a page of apple cobbler and a stain that disappeared before we shared a table, before we shared a life. Your name inside my cookbook was where it all began. I must have tucked it there for keeping, certain I would need that number soon. Funny how a hurried little scribble could survive what years and people lose. One little name, one little number, nothing anyone would save. But I called you on that Tuesday, and everything began to change. Your name inside my cookbook still looks young somehow. The ink is pale, the paper brittle, but I can see us now. Before the years had found us, before the silver in our hair, your name inside my cookbook was already waiting there. You learned to knit that winter from a book you bought downtown. 3 weeks later you presented the strangest sweater ever found. One sleeve stopped above my wrist bone. One went halfway down my hand. You asked me if I really liked it. I said, it's exactly what I planned. That sweater with one long sleeve was the finest thing I'd ever seen. Not because it fit me, it certainly did not, but every crooked row of wool was something you had made for me. That sweater with one long sleeve still fits my memory. I wore it every Sunday morning, though the collar scratched my chin. You would straighten out the short side, then tuck the longer sleeve back in. Perfect things are easy leaving. There's nothing much to miss, but all the lovely little failures are the things I still can kiss. That sweater with one long sleeve still makes it hard for me to believe how two young fools with little money could feel so wonderfully rich. The wool is stretched, the color faded, but if love has a shape for me, it's a sweater with one long sleeve, made imperfectly. Four plates waited every evening, same four places, same old cloth. Someone always wanted ketchup, someone always talked too much. There was one blue cup with a corner missing from its painted rim. Nobody ever chose the others. That old cup belonged to him. Four plates and a chip blue cup, that was nearly all enough. Steam above the potatoes, sleeves rolled halfway up. No crystal glasses on the table, no silver polished up, just four plates wasn't peaceful. Somebody cried or slammed a door. Still tomorrow at 6:30 we would gather there once more. I used to dream of finer tables, rooms that looked like magazines. Now I trade the finest china for one night of those old scenes. 4 plates and a chipped blue cup. How could that have been enough? Yet somehow all the world I wanted used to gather there with us. I keep that cup above the cupboard, though no one drinks from it. Some broken things grow precious when they're all that's left of it. The second drawer would never open without a shoulder and a pull. You said we'd fix it in the springtime. Springtime came, the drawer stayed full. Rubber bands and birthday candles, batteries we couldn't trust, keys that didn't fit a doorway, little things collecting dust. The drawer that always stuck held everything and nothing much, 1,000 ordinary pieces that survived because of us. We never found a reason to clear those little things away. The drawer that always stuck was keeping yesterday. Finally pulled it out this morning, set each object on the floor. Every useless little treasure opened up another door. We spend our lives collecting things we swear we'll throw away. Then one day those useless objects are the things we beg to stay. The drawer that always stuck opened easier today. Maybe wood grows tired of holding everything we couldn't say. I pushed it gently back together, left each little thing inside. Some drawers are meant for keeping what the years can't organize. Three steps down into the cellar, where the jars stood in a row, peaches caught in amber syrup, saved for when the ground had snow. You would label every bottle, month and year in careful lines. I would carry down the baskets, complaining nearly every time. 3 steps down to the cellar, 3 steps back in time, to shelves of summer peaches and your handwriting beside mine. We thought we stored the seasons in those jars against the wall. 3 steps down to the cellar, and I can taste them all. By February, we choose a bottle, twist the stubborn lid apart. For a minute, August entered that cold room and warmed our hearts. Maybe that's what memory does, preserves a little sun, seals a day inside a moment, long after it is done. 3 steps down to the cellar, where another year still shines, in peaches turn to amber, and those careful little lines. The shelves are nearly empty, but one jar remains somehow. 3 steps down to the cellar, and summer finds me now. Clock above the doorway was 5 minutes slow for years. You would say, I'll fix it Sunday, and Sunday disappeared. We learned to leave a little earlier, we learned its crooked sense of time, and somehow being 5 minutes behind it never ruined yours or mine. The clock that lost 5 minutes kept the best years perfect. perfectly. It missed a little every hour, but never missed you next to me. Let the whole world chase the seconds. Let them measure every line. The clock that lost 5 minutes kept better time than time. Children learn to read beneath it and grew tall and moved away. Still its hands went round above us. 5 small minutes late each day. Now everything is digital, exact down to the second hand, but accuracy has never helped me understand where all those years have gone. The clock that lost 5 minutes still hangs quietly in its place. Its hands are moving just as slowly as they did in younger days. I won't correct a single minute. Let it keep its old design. The clock that lost 5 minutes can keep 5 more of mine. Blue thread sleeping in a wooden drawer, golden thread curled beside the spool. One was left from fixing my old jacket, one from the dress you wore that June. Your silver scissors still close, uneven. The little wheel still turns by hand. Funny how the smallest things remember what the years no longer understand. We mended what we could back then and wore it through another day. Blue thread, golden thread, running through the life we led, holding little pieces that the years could never mend. Blue thread, golden thread, some things break and some things bend, but every stitch you left behind still knows where we have been. There was a button from my Sunday waistcoat rolling underneath the kitchen chair. You found one that almost matched the others, then smiled and quietly sewed it there. somehow did the same with time. A needle passed from hand to hand through cloth worn soft and thin. Blue thread, golden thread, running through the life we led, holding little pieces that the years could never mend. Blue thread, golden thread, some things break and some things bend, but every stitch you left behind still knows where we have been. Now the needle waits beside the thimble, and the pedal hasn't moved in years. Still I see your hands beneath the lamplight, making something useful from our tears. Maybe love was never made of promises. Maybe love was simpler than we said. A coat repaired before the winter, a loose sleeve finished before bed. Blue thread, golden thread, all the quiet words unsaid, running through the sleeves and collars of the ordinary life we led. Blue thread, golden thread, I won't pull the last one yet. As long as one small stitch remains, there's something time has not undone. So I'll close the little wooden drawer and leave the needle with the thread. Found it folded underneath the linens, cotton faded softer than before. Little cherries dancing near the pocket, one dark stain that never washed away. You were making pies that Sunday morning. I was stealing fruit before it cooled. You pretended not to see me reaching, then you chased me laughing with a spoon. We didn't own a thing worth keeping, or so we used to say. That apron with the cherry stain takes me somewhere young again, to flower on the kitchen floor and summer slipping through the screen. We had less than we imagined, more than we could understand, a whole life hiding quietly in that apron in my hands. Years of washing thin the little ribbons. One was tied and one was torn away. Still I know exactly how you wore it. isn't grand. Maybe all we ever needed was something made by hand. That apron with the cherry stain carries what the years can't name. No treasure ever held me quite as close as something plain. I folded gently with the linens like you taught me long ago. Some stains are worth remembering, some things we shouldn't let go. Two nickels in the sugar bowl. You hid them there in '73 for milk or bread or Sunday papers. Whatever we might suddenly need. Our table leaned toward one corner. The refrigerator hummed too loud. But every night we counted blessings, like we were rich enough somehow. Two nickels in the sugar bowl, not enough to buy much then, but somehow they could take me back to who we might have been. We measured life in little things and stretched each dollar a hole. I never knew that happiness could fit inside a bowl. We saved the good plates for December, though no important people came. You'd light one candle after supper and make a feast out of the plain. We wanted more, of course we did, but wanting didn't make us poor. You take my hand across that table, and I stopped wanting anymore. Two nickels in the sugar bowl, still shining after all these years, worth nothing to the world outside, worth everything from here. I put them back where you once left them and softly closed the door. Two nickels couldn't buy our life, but they remind me what it was for. Shake the little button tin, hear 100 colors play. Pearl and brass and wooden circles, rolling yesterday my way. Mama kept the blue ones separate, red ones always disappeared. I would sort them on the carpet while the radio filled the air. The Button Tin Orchestra, rattling out of time. No conductor, no piano, still the sweetest sound of mine. Every coat and every Sunday shirt had left a piece behind. The Button Tin Orchestra still plays inside my mind. One came off my father's overcoat, one belonged to sister's dress. One was never used for anything, but somehow I remember best. Funny what becomes important after everything has changed. Things we barely noticed living become treasures when they're saved. The Button Tin Orchestra, play that crooked song again. Take me to the carpet floor and all the people living then. No silver bell or grand parade could ever sound as kind as that Button Tin Orchestra still playing in my mind. Your Saturday shoes were by the doorway. Mine were polished twice that afternoon. You said the band would start at 7. I said we'd get there much too soon. You wore the blue dress with the small belt. I wore a tie I couldn't stand. By 9 o'clock the room was spinning, and I was learning where to put my hands. Saturday shoes by the door, we don't wear them anymore. But I remember every dance across that old gymnasium floor. But we weren't graceful, we weren't clever, we just didn't want it to end. Saturday shoes by the door make me 22 again. We'd come home hungry after midnight, split whatever we could find. You'd kick your shoes beneath the sofa and leave the whole long week behind. band with you. Saturday shoes by the door still know what we were dancing for. Not for music, not for fashion, just to hold each other more. Let them rest there in the hallway, old companions, faithful friends. Saturday shoes by the door, where one good evening never ends. Your recipe says some flour, then butter till it feels just right. A little salt, a little patience, bake until the top turns light. No temperature, no proper timing, nothing anyone could follow through. It tried it 7 different Sundays, nothing ever tasted quite like you. The recipe with no measurements was written for your hands. A pinch of this, a touch of that, in ways I understand. You never needed numbers, you just knew when it was done. The recipe with no measurements still feeds everyone. Now my daughter stands beside me, reading every faded line. She asks me, how much is a handful? I say, you'll know it when it's time. Some things cannot live in numbers, some things can't be written down. They travel quietly through families when loving hands are passed around. The recipe with no measurements is more than food to me. It's every hand that stirred the bowl before it came to me. So I'll leave the words exactly as you wrote them long ago. Some things don't require instructions for the heart to somehow know. was ugly when we bought it, even uglier by 82. The shade leaned slightly to the left side. The switch took twice to make it work. You said someday we'd buy a better one. I agreed 100 times or more. But every evening there it waited, throwing amber circles on the floor. The lamp we never threw away kept shining through our ordinary days. Not beautiful, not worth much money, but faithful in 100 ways. Maybe love is sometimes like that, not perfect, new or brave, just something warm that keeps on glowing, that we never throw away. We changed the sofa, changed the curtains, painted every room at least twice. Still that crooked lamp kept standing, never asking to look nice. The brightest things can disappear, the quiet ones remain, giving just enough to see by when darkness fills the place. The lamp we never threw away is glowing by me here today. Its shade still leaning toward the left, its stubborn switch the same old way. And if somebody asks me why, I smile and simply say, some lights become a part of you. You never throw away. Opened up the old red cookbook, looking for a cake we used to make. A grocery list fell from the binding, milk and onions, eggs and something sweet. Then between the soups and Sunday dinners, in handwriting tilted to the right, you had written just your name and number from the year we met that summer night. Your name inside my cookbook, waiting all these years between a page of apple cobbler and a stain that disappeared before we shared a table, before we shared a life. Your name inside my cookbook was where it all began. I must have tucked it there for keeping, certain I would need that number soon. Funny how a hurried little scribble could survive what years and people lose. One little name, one little number, nothing anyone would save. But I called you on that Tuesday, and everything began to change. Your name inside my cookbook still looks young somehow. The ink is pale, the paper brittle, but I can see us now. Before the years had found us, before the silver in our hair, your name inside my cookbook was already waiting there. You learned to knit that winter from a book you bought downtown. 3 weeks later you presented the strangest sweater ever found. One sleeve stopped above my wrist bone, one went halfway down my hand. You asked me if I really liked it. I said, it's exactly what I planned. That sweater with one long sleeve was the finest thing I'd ever seen. Not because it fit me, it certainly did not, but every crooked row of wool was something you had made for me. That sweater with one long sleeve still fits my memory. I wore it every Sunday morning, though the collar scratched my chin. You would straighten out the short side, then tuck the longer sleeve back in. Perfect things are easy leaving. There's nothing much to miss, but all the lovely little failures are the things I still can kiss. That sweater with one long sleeve still makes it hard for me to believe how two young fools with little money could feel so wonderfully rich. The wool is stretched, the color It's a sweater with one long sleeve, made imperfectly. Plates waited every evening, same four places, same old cloth. Someone always wanted ketchup, someone always talked too much. There was one blue cup with a corner missing from its painted rim. Nobody ever chose the others. That old cup belonged to him. 4 plates and a chip blue cup. Way up. No crystal glasses on the table, no silver polished up, just 4 plates and a family, and one chip blue cup. Some night supper wasn't peaceful. Somebody cried or slammed a door. Still tomorrow at 6:30 we would gather there once more. I used to dream of finer tables, rooms that looked like magazines. Now I trade the finest china for one night of those old scenes. 4 plates and a chip blue cup. Yet somehow all the world I wanted used to gather there with us. I keep that cup above the cupboard, though no one drinks from it. Some broken things grow precious when they're all that's left of it. The second drawer would never open without a shoulder and a pull. You said we'd fix it in the springtime. Springtime came, the drawer stayed full. Rubber bands and birthday candles, batteries we couldn't trust, keys that didn't fit a doorway, little things collecting dust. The drawer that always stuck held everything and nothing much, 1,000 ordinary pieces that survived because of us. We never found a reason to clear those little things away. The drawer that always stuck was keeping yesterday. Finally pulled it out this morning, set each object on the floor. Every useless little treasure opened up another door. We spend our lives collecting things we swear we'll throw away. Then one day those useless objects are the things we beg to stay. The drawer that always stuck opened easier today. Maybe wood grows tired of holding everything we couldn't say. I pushed it gently back together, left each little thing inside. Some drawers are meant for keeping what the years can't organize. 3 steps down into the cellar, where the jars stood in a row. Peaches caught in amber syrup, saved for when the ground had snow. You would label every bottle, month and year in careful lines. I would carry down the baskets, complaining nearly every time. 3 steps down to the cellar, 3 steps back in time, to shelves of summer peaches and your handwriting beside mine. We thought we stored the seasons in those jars against the wall. 3 steps down to the cellar, and I can taste them all. By February we'd choose a bottle, twist the stubborn lid apart. For a minute August entered that cold room and warmed our hearts. Maybe that's what memory does, preserves a little sun, seals a day inside a moment long those careful little lines. The shelves are nearly empty, but one jar remains somehow. 3 steps down to the cellar, and summer finds me now. The clock above the doorway was 5 minutes slow for years. You would say, I'll fix it Sunday, and Sunday disappeared. We learned to leave a little earlier. We learned its crooked sense of time, and somehow being 5 minutes behind it never ruined yours or mine. The clock that lost 5 minutes kept the best years perfectly. It missed a little every hour, but never missed you next to me. Let the whole world chase the seconds, let them measure every line. The clock that lost 5 minutes kept better time than time. Children learn to read beneath it, and grew tall and moved away. Still its hands went round above us, 5 small minutes late each day. Now everything is digital, exact down to the second hand, but accuracy has never helped me understand where all those years have gone. The clock that lost 5 minutes still hangs quietly in its place. Its hands are moving just as slowly as they did in younger days. I won't correct a single minute, let it keep its old design. The clock that lost 5 minutes can keep 5 more of mine.